G'day, how you doing? Adam Williams here from Easy Way Photography. In this short tutorial, I want to show you another incredible technique, another one of the heavy lifters. It's called auto curves, and it gives our post-processing workflow a real head start, a real kick start. Let's jump in and take a look. Okay, so here we are here. We've got a soft, misty, early morning image. Okay, and let's apply an auto curve and just see what happens. Now, auto curves is one of the techniques in step 2 of the 5-step workflow. Okay, so this would be in step 2, which is the Photoshop correction stage, where we're still correcting the file prior to moving into where we're adding all our vision and wow factor. Although in saying that, even though this is a correction technique, it will add a bunch of luminance and wow factor to our images. Okay, so what this technique will do is correct the exposure and contrast levels in the majority of images. Moving down to our adjustment layers icon here, we just select curves. And you'll see in the properties panel in the top right, there's a little button that says auto. Click on that auto button. And initially it hasn't done a great deal on this image. It's done a little bit, and it's a slight improvement. I like that better than that. So that's the raw file. That's a little bit of an improvement. However, if we hold down Option or Alt, so Option on a Mac or Alt on a PC, and click Auto again, we get this little hidden menu, and this is kind of the secret, I suppose. And all we need to do, pretty simple, we've got 4 options here. We just flick through them and see which one we like the best. Look at that one, that's pretty incredible. Yeah, not that much so much. Okay, I still like that one too, the original enhanced brightness and contrast. But for me, this one's really grabbing my attention. Now, once we've done that, we can also click Snap Neutral Midtones on and off and see which version we like. You can see with that on, it's a little bit warmer. With that off, a little colder. In this case, I prefer the colder one. Now, that Snap Neutral Midtones won't work with enhanced brightness and contrast. For whatever reason, I'm not exactly sure. Click OK. Let's take a quick look at before and after. Before, misty, you know, early morning, not much clarity there. After, really a whole big pop, and the vibrance is really lifting up. Now, that's not to say that maybe your vision would, maybe you prefer that one. And if that's the case, then when you go to auto curves, then maybe that's not the option for you. We can click back, hold down Option or Alt, click back on auto again. If that was your original vision, then something like that slight improvement there might be the mood that you're looking for. Okay, it all depends on where you wish to take your image on your particular creative pathway. Now, before you go away, let's take a look at a couple of other examples. Here's another image, very flat, rather lifeless. Let's add a curves layer. Once again, click auto. Quite nice. I don't mind that already. Okay. Quite an improvement. If we hold down Option or Alt and click through here, oh, that's nice too. Once again, similar style to the other image. It's taken a lot of that blue out and increased the contrast, giving us that kind of a look. Okay, but they're all quite nice. I actually quite like the blue in that one. But again, I might go with that one this time. Snap Neutral Midtones. I quite like the warmth this time, so we'll leave it on. Once again, before and after. Quite a dramatic change in that one too. One more, it was an actual sunset shot along the coastline of Sydney, a place called Mona Vale. And again, this is a bit better starting point, but let's see what auto curves does here. Okay, again, starting point, quite nice. Hold down Option or Alt here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that one too. In fact, I prefer that one. Which one is it going to be? I do like the purple in that one, but I think this one's giving me a more natural look, and maybe in this case I want to go down a slightly more natural pathway. I could even choose Fine, Dark and Light Colors, which is slightly less contrasty, but it might give me a better base level for the rest of the workflow. So in this case, I'll choose that one. And I like the extra warmth that Snap Neutral Midtones is adding there too. Okay, so before, after, an absolutely incredible kickstart, head start to your workflow. Now, if you're interested in the complete 5-step essentials workflow, take a look down. There's a link below. The Essentials 5-step workflow is normally $149, which is incredible value when you consider that you get a complete 5-step workflow, which is going to transform even the most ordinary image into something extraordinary. Now, don't get me wrong, you're going to need to do a little bit of the hard work yourself. There's about 4 or 5 hours worth of video tutorials, step-by-step, very easy step-by-step tutorials, and you're going to need to practice those techniques so that you can really unlock your own creative freedom and have the ability to transform even the most ordinary image and take it along your pathway, depending on your vision for that image, all the way down to where you desire. You know, without creative freedom, to me, is the ability to create without any of the tools getting in the way. Okay, so that's exactly what the Essentials is going to do. It's going to get you comfortable so the tools aren't a burden and you can go from start to your creative endpoint without hitting any obstacles with any luck. Now, as I said, normally $149, introductory offer down below for just $9. Plus, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If it's not for you, give me an email and I'll give you a complete refund, no questions asked, within 24, 48 hours whenever I manage to get to that email, but it's usually within a day, so you'll have that money back. Now, just before I wrap up, a little hint about the quality of the course. There's currently 3,500 subscribers to this Essentials 5-step workflow, and guess what? Not one of them has asked for their money back within that 30 days as yet, or at all. They've never asked for their money back. So I'm sure you're going to love it too. For $9, jump in there, give it a shot. If it's not for you, send me an email, I'll give you your money back. Even if that's not the case and you're not ready to sign up, try this technique on your own images. I'm sure you're going to love it. I'm sure you're going to see the dramatic improvement and the head start it will give to your workflow. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks again for watching along, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.